200 hours of work put in for a 5-minute clip. That is crazy. Shout out to Absolutely Nothing. This is on their channel. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sending out a lot of love as requested. The Death of Korps Krieg, a Warhammer 40K SFM animation. Still watching Warhammer stuff. So this video is on the shorter side of stuff that I was recommended from Warhammer. So I want to get these out of the way with other recommendations. But welcome back, ladies and gents. Sending out a lot of love. I don't know if I just said that and I'm repeating it, but it is it's Christmas Eve. I did it again. Wow. It's Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas Eve or Merry Christmas if you're watching this on those 2 days. If not, that sucks. And let's go ahead and watch this. Oh, I gotta turn it up because a lot of work went into sound design too, so I can't miss every sound. Gotta get the whole 200-hour experience. Let's go. Did he die twice right there? His body just went limp. For a guy that just got shot in the head, I mean, these dudes are standing pretty confident. They're not about to get clapped like that next. None of them. No straight bullet.
I don't care. Keep contacting them until we get a reply. Until we get a sit rep on our regiment to our east, we cannot act. Send in reserves to reinforce further down the line. Make sure that flank is held. Call in danger close bombardments if need be.
Sir.
State your number and regiment, guardsman.
Troop 302-1. Messenger from the 301st Krieg Regiment.
Our eastern flank? We've been trying to contact you for the past 3 hours. What's going on?
Our lines have taken heavy casualties, and communications have been cut. Our commander sent my squad to report that the 301st will be withdrawn to the 2nd.
I want to know how, like, these fan animations of the people that do the animations for these get their designs. Do they, or like get their get their designs, get their voice recorded like artists to do their things? Like, do they like put on a mask and be like, "Yes, sir. We have reported in the 40," like, do they be talking through like layers of something or actually put on a mask? I wonder how they do it. And then if so, I wonder how they do it in regular games when people are wearing a mask. Do they do it the same, just record through a mask? There's got to be some sound magic and manipulation to make it sound like a mask. Because I don't know why this just sounds so like, you could tell they tried, but it sounds weird.
Crippling losses.
But it's not bad.
We have orders to take the heretic line and secure as much land as possible for the 22nd Regiment inbound. We have to advance. Get our armored platoons ready swiftly. I want earthshaker rounds raining on their lines until I give the order to stop.
I love SFM.
Have the guardsmen ready to go over. Guardsmen, where's the rest of your squad?
Dead, sir.
Very well. Join the lines.
Yes, sir.
That was that cliche. Where's the rest of your guard? Dead. But it's realistic, I guess. Yo, y'all are not afraid to get capped?
Guardsmen! Fix bayonets! Equip bayonets! Be ready for blood!
I could never.
Incoming!
His foot twitched. Sounds so familiar. Dear, dear. If that was a decoy and he ran forward, clearly not a decoy, but that would have been funny. Hand-to-hand combat. Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1. That was pretty cracked. That was pretty good. That was wild. That was really good. That was actually really good. To me, the only thing, I guess you would have to know beforehand the death of Korps Krieg. A little bit of the lore, but for someone like me, who is trying to pay attention to all the swarms of knowledge and information that's coming to me from all the fans of Warhammer, you can watch this one without having to know about Warhammer at all. It's actually a really nice, just like simple animation of what I assume someone who did not watch Warhammer would just think was a World War reenactment of dudes in gas masks and dudes who look like raiders from Fallout, pretty much. But this is good animations. I liked, especially like when it got here. When it got here, this is definitely where it ramped up. I mean, obviously, when it got here, it was going to ramp up. I would say that since we're dealing with most animation and a lot of work that was put in, I'll give my honest, like, critique, though I'm not an animator, so I'm not saying I could do any better. But, they looked really static right here. They look like, of course they were waiting, but it just, like, the one guy that got shot in the head right here, yeah, it kind of made no sense to me. He was the only one capped, and then everybody else in this line was completely fine. Should have had a few more people shot in the head and then duck to make it look a little bit more realistic. Just my little thing at the time. If I was like watching this, he was the only one that got capped, and then everybody else was chilling. Then this right here too. Yeah, I guess that would have made it over because the wheels like dragging where the majority was over the front. That caught me off guard at first. I was like, what? I looked at it weird, but it makes sense. But yeah, that's the only part I would say for the beginning. There's probably a lot more you could add, but for me, just to make it like look like cooler at the time of this being made, him getting shot in the head right there, and then everybody else standing so static and not getting shot. I don't believe that shit. Like, come on, let's give that man some lore background. That man had a family. That man probably had a daughter. And then he died right there. Soul lifted out the body and seeing all his comrades peeking the same thing, but he's the only one that dropped. What? Come on now. But in here, everything was pretty good at this point. It's just the funny part was I know they were talking like this. There was, yeah, Commander report. Had to be. No, probably, I don't know. I'm just poking jokes. But and then right here, this is where it ramped up for me. This was dope. When he pulled out the sword and that shit lit up, I was, oh shit, he's a hex blade in D&D? He's got a sentient blade. His pact is of the hex blade. That was dope. And then when they all lifted up right here, I was like, a cooler animation right there would have been like if they kind of had a back kind of to the wall and getting ready to like kind of one arm vault over, and you could have put like space in between them. so that they were ducked, because I would not get my head right here ready to peek out and run. Though most of them got blasted, a lot of them got blasted by these and the other people shooting. That shit was cool too. Cool animation on that. It just got so much better at this point. I feel like this part right here was definitely done really clean. That too. The little subtle, that could have been so easy to miss. Little subtle twitch and the smoke and the leaving them half. That was good. Yeah, everything here was cool. Everything here was cool to me. Poor guy, man. Them shit seemed like some beams. But yeah, nice touch on that. A little parry, stab, twist, pull out. That was brutal. That was brutal. Yeah, I like this part. A lot of this was done cool. And then the only thing different, nothing pretty much. If anytime I think of combat, everything that makes combat better for me, and I talk about this in certain games that I play are that heavily have like a lot of combat or a lot of area of effect stuff, weight and not camera shake, but almost like try to send the illusion of hits looking harder than they look. That's of course how like they do it in fighting movies. They try to make the hits look as real as possible. So anytime, I would say this is a big thing for animation, try to make the hits look as hard as possible. So if you ever went to animate this again or try to test your skills again and like use this and completely update it for like, when was this animation done? Oh, February 12th. Okay, so if you ever wanted to like in the future revamp this one or test your animation skills forward, come back and see how you could redo this even crazier. And I would say that, yeah, right there in that one-on-one little combat, make the hits and heavies feel impactful. Maybe add some sparks to the shit. Let me just see, because that shit was cold. Maybe there were some sparks, were there? Yeah, maybe add some sparks and some little effects. That'd be so clean. But other than that, shit was pristine. I can't do anything like this, but yeah, probably some of the ideas I came up with you already thought about. Pretty clean. Anyways, thank y'all for sending this to me. Much love and light, and shout out again to Absolute Nothing, because this animation, I see all the work. Tremendous amount of work. All right, peace out. Much love and light. Peace.